Oh, hi. Uh, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Canavaro Lazuardy Alston Panji. I am 6th grade from Lukman Al-Hakim Islamic School in Batu. Today, I am going to represent you my story about the first Muezzin of Islam. His name was Hazrat Bilal Bin Rabbah. Hazrat Bilal Bin Rabbah, also known as Bilal, was the first Muezzin of Islam. Muezzin or Muezzin is a chosen people at the mosque who leads the azan to 5 times daily prayers and the Friday services. He has a pure character. Soon after converting to Islam, he earned high respect of our Holy Prophet. He was also one of the most trusted and loyal companion of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. He was originally a black slave from Ethiopia. He was born in Western Arabia. His father, also known as Rabbah, his mother, also known as Mama. His parents were slaves to a rich man from the tribe of Quraysh. Bilal was born in slavery and he was known for his loyaltiness to his master. Before Bilal's conversion to Islam, he was a black slave of Umayyah. One day, he was feeding the sheep. The sun was very hot up there. Bilal was very tired and desperately needs some rest. He's been grazing the sheep the whole afternoon. After he got done with his work, he went straight to his master's house. When he got there, he heard a loud shout from his master. He wanted to know what was going on. So, he approaches the house, opens the window, and sees what was going on. Umayyah was upset, and the other aristocrats of Makkah are disappointed in him. Umayyah is a leading member of the Quraysh clan and the head of Bani Juma. And Umayyah's upset voice raised again. We must not let Muhammad return the city like this. He treated our idols with disrespect. He says there's only one God and everybody must worship him. Do you know what that means? It means that me, a noble person of Makkah, and Bilal, my ignorant black slave, must have the same God? Isn't this ridiculous? How is this possible? Then the other aristocrats responded, we have fell into a very terrible misfortune. Everybody knows about the character of Muhammad. He is known for his trustfulness and trustworthiness. And Umayyah replied, then we must convince everyone that he has gone mad. The other aristocrats present there thought that it was a good idea. And the aristocrats went back to their homes. Bilal couldn't get much sleep that night thinking about the words of his master. He thought to himself, was it why the aristocrats in Makkah turned against him? He was worried that people would actually start believing the words of his master. The next day, people were talking about the Prophet has gone mad. Bilal tried to talk to them several times that it was not the truth, but nobody believed in him. Days passed one after the other. There was some news about one or more men being added to the Prophet's followers. There's also some news about a new follower of Islam being injured or killed. Bilal was sad that he cannot do anything, and his soon sadness turned into anger. I will revenge this cruelty, he said to himself. The next day, he heard about some news about Ammar bin Yasir's father and mother being martyred at the hands of Abu Jahl. Bilal knew who Ammar bin Yasir is. Ammar bin Yasir is one of the honest and innocent youth in Makkah. Bilal also knew Abu Jahl. He was the master of Ammar bin Yasir. Abu Jahl is one of the aristocrats in Makkah who got famous for his cruelty. The next day, when Bilal has got done with his work, instead of going to his master's house, he went straight to the Prophet's house. When he got there, he sees a tall man with a face shining with faith. The Prophet spoke to Bilal for some time, and Bilal did not want to go home from there. Bilal decided that he will declare his submission to Islam under the hands of the Messenger of God. After Bilal's meeting with the Prophet, he became a Muslim. Every night, the other followers of Islam and Bilal kept meeting in front of the Prophet's house. And the Prophet's words changed their life completely. Instead of worshipping their idols, they had now learned about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The moral value of the story is, all humans are equal in front of God. Always tell the truth with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us, and love each other. That's it for my story. I hope you like it, and thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Cut.